Okay, I had a request for a specific video, and this video is actually going to be fairly similar to one other that I've done showing how to customize the instrument cluster, what's called the multi-information display on one of our cars with the newer instrument clusters, the one with the 3-panel display. But this customer and this person actually specifically wanted to know about the compass. And so I thought that was fairly simple, but while making this video and getting ready for it, I discovered a weird quirk that I'm going to talk to you about. So let's first of all get into setting up the compass to show up here. So first thing you need to do is understand that you've got a 3-panel display. I'm going to use a little arrow here to show that you've got view number 1, view number 2, and view number 3. So you can look at 3 different sets of information, and you can customize those. And if you remember, we push and hold the OK button on our steering wheel here for a few seconds. Then you get these little brackets. Slide the bracket over to the left-hand side, and then use the arrow, the down arrow, and it shows you the different things that you can view. You want to pull it down to the one that says navigation. Now, if you just leave it there for a little bit, these brackets will disappear, and now that is set. So now when you go to, again, using the arrows here, view number 1 shows some information, view number 2. View number 3, I have now set up to show the compass on that side of the dash, and you can change that as you're driving. Well, the quirky part about it is when I first got into this car, this was a fresh car off the lot, it showed the compass just like that. Then I started driving around the parking lot and the compass didn't move, like at all. It just continued pointing, west, northwest. And I couldn't figure it out. So I hooked up my phone and I pulled up Waze, nothing happened. I pulled up Google Maps, nothing happened. The instant that I hit Apple Maps, suddenly this thing corrected itself and was working just fine. And so I thought that perhaps you had that this was using your phone for its figuring out its position. Well, it isn't, because then I went in and I deleted my phone. I completely unpaired the phone, and the compass kept working. I got into 3 other cars, fresh off the delivery truck. These have not been messed with. All 3 of them worked just fine. So if you run into one of these, that the compass just stays in one position, pair your phone, pair an Apple phone apparently. I don't know what you'll do if you've got an Android, but I don't know. Find a friend with an Apple phone, open up Apple Maps, and the compass should start working, and then you can get rid of that phone and it should still work. So it's quirky, it's weird. Now here's the other thing that I have heard about this. I've talked to some people who say that this will intermittently just disappear and reappear. Doesn't show up all the time. Toyota is actually aware of that one, and they will be pushing through an update eventually on that one. Same holds true. You can set it up so that your map shows up here, and that map pulls from either Apple or from the connected navigation system if you set that up. So, but that map I know doesn't always show up. It randomly will vanish and come back. Again, Toyota is aware of this one. So anyway, that's some of the quirkiness with setting up the compass. I hope this has been helpful, and I hope this doesn't scare you off, but it's just one of those things you got to work through. And if you want to contact me directly, if you click on the information on my YouTube channel, it'll show my email address. But it's steveclifford@sheehy.com, and my sponsor is my employer, and it is Sheehy Toyota. We are in Stafford and Fredericksburg, Virginia, and they are reachable at sheehy.com. So I hope all of this is helpful to you. Feel free to hit me up with any comments as well. Thanks for watching.